And I'm realizing I didn't set something back up. Please hold. I'm a big shot for these hoes of piranhas. Yeah, we getting lit on stage here. If y'all ain't over there on stage here, this is y'all, bro. What is this? OBS is access your screen. Okay, let's get it. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Cartel Radio. I've been going for a minute. I just picked like a couple of standout topics. First things first, y'all already know Drake dropped, so we will be talking about the Iceman freezing the charts. Yeah, yeah. Second thing, second, on top of that, Nicki just broke some new records. We're gonna get into that as well. Third thing, Netflix got us all fucked up. They think they're about to take our money and do this Michael Jackson special. Luigi got a win in court, but is it really a win? Lotto dropped a new album called Big Mama, and it sounded like something that she should have sent 21 Savage on the flash drive. And then I told y'all, because I am the king of this shit, that Jay Z was going to respond to Drake because Jay Z hates to fucking lose because he's a Sagittarius. Hmm. And none of my buttons are working. Why my sounds not working? Hold up. The bomb is not working. I don't know what to do. The fucking bomb ain't working, folks. Hello? Is the okay working? Oh shit, no. I can't hear it. If it's working on y'all side, blessed be. But on my side, it ain't working. Ugh. So let's just go ahead and dive on in. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. And look, there go everybody posting. Look, post going up. Let me just mind my business. Go back to what we here for. Damn, people. I didn't know that shit was gonna happen. Huh? I about to say what my bookmarks. All right, let's get into it. All right. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it, you guys. So if you didn't see it, Luigi just got a what people are calling a huge win in his court case. What are you talking about, Mario? Let's go look. Update: Luigi Mangione. Unbelievable. What about the doctrine of inevitable discovery? A New York State judge just ruled that Luigi's backpack is out because it was searched when it was out of Luigi's reach at the McDonald's. The gun Luigi made comes in, thankfully, due to it being found as part of the inventory search. So everything that is basically suppressed, the loaded gun magazine, his cell phone, his passport, his wallet, a computer chip, what's going to get admitted, the 3D printed pistol, his notes and manifesto. To be clear, a federal judge allowed all the above evidence in. The state judge didn't. The state should just let the federal authorities handle the case. It's a waste of whatever. Okay, here's what. Okay, so essentially, this is what I have for you guys because people are saying this is like a huge win. All right, so this ain't coming in like some of the stuff ain't coming in, so that's a win for him, y'all. Is it a win for him when I can scroll down right here? Trigger warning. But that's him right there on video, right? So tell me again how this is a win for him. Look, I done queued up the motherfucking bomb and I forgot it ain't working. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but shit. Like, so what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Is that really a win? I don't know if that's really a win. Like, it's a small win, but I don't think it's like a pivotal, like something that's gonna really change the outcome of his case. Cause that boy, that yeah, they gon' they they gonna make an example out of that boy. Excuse me. Now let's head on over to this. Mm. So you guys, How many of y'all went and saw the Michael Jackson movie? I didn't go see the Michael Jackson movie. No shade. No shade. I am a Michael Jackson fan. I just like it was just certain things going on with the actual movie that I didn't see other people going to watch. Hey, I don't think his daughter was supporting the movie. And then on top of that, like I was gonna go see the movie, but once I heard that they made the movie into an actual money grab, I was just like, what do you mean a money grab? It's Michael. It is Michael, but in the same sense, like you can make things into an actual money grab. Like apparently, like the shit, like if you grew up with me, we grew up with 8 hour Michael Jackson fucking productions. The Jackson Five, the American Dream, was basically it took you damn near a week to watch the whole thing. So why wouldn't we go down to a movie theater and sit down in there for 4 hours and watch a Michael Jackson special, right? So the fact that they basically split this movie up, it's probably gonna have two, maybe three parts of the actual movie to get the money, right? I wasn't feeling that because I was just like, if y'all was really gonna do it, y'all would have just did it. And then the other aspect that I really just didn't like was just that fact that his daughter wasn't supporting it. So I was just, Now, as you guys know, the movie basically it's a good time to go to theaters right now. Everything's hot right now in the theaters. Michael Jackson documentary, the biopic, took off in the actual theaters. Now his music starts back charting this, that, and the third, and then boom, what happens? Netflix decide they want piece of the actual fucking pie. What do you mean Netflix want piece of the fucking pie? Netflix announced that they will be having a Michael Jackson documentary. Now, the documentary that Netflix is putting out is around his court case. Well, they put out the official trailer for the actual court case, and essentially everything is like taken off. Like the internet is in fucking shambles. People are like really outraged. So we're gonna get into a couple of these videos. We're gonna share like a couple of the actual opinions on this, that, and the third. But yeah, let's get into it.
So apparently Netflix is losing subscribers and there's a petition going around to have the Michael Jackson Verdict docuseries pulled from the streaming app. Just lock in for a second because this shit is about to get messy. So as we know,
it's his audio. You might want to take the echo off.
A few days ago, it was announced that there will be a 3-part docuseries coming out on Netflix in June called Michael Jackson: The Verdict. The goal of this documentary is to discuss his 2005 trial by giving us more of an inside look at the courtroom and exactly what happened. And it's going to give us an opportunity to hear from certain members of the jury so we can see how they came to the point of his acquittal. Now, the two main questions about this docuseries have been, is this documentary going to help us learn more about Michael Jackson's innocence, or is this yet another hit piece to make people question whether he was actually innocent or not. Now, the way it's being presented to us is supposedly going to be about his innocence, but the more you look into it, the fishier this thing gets. And it mainly has to do with the people behind the docuseries. For example, one of the producers is Anya Cooper, and Anya Cooper worked alongside Dan Reed, and Dan Reed just so happens to be one of the producers of the infamous Leaving Neverland. Now, according to my research, it does say that Anya Cooper technically didn't work on Leaving Neverland with Dan, but the fact that she was associated with Dan when that documentary came out and now she's producing this one just seems a little fishy. But don't stop there, because another producer of The Verdict is James Goldston. And James Goldston just so happens to be one of the producers of the Living with Michael Jackson documentary. You know, the one that was made by Martin Bashir that was completely taken out of context and purposely manipulated to make Michael Jackson seem like a terrible person, aka the documentary that spawned the 2005 trial. Yeah, he's producing this one as well. So you're telling me that two of the people that are producing The Verdict were associated with people who made Leaving Neverland and also produced one of the biggest hit pieces against Michael Jackson? And you expect me to believe that this documentary is rooted in truth? Yeah, hard pass. I myself have already signed the petition earlier today, and it currently has well over 100,000 signatures. Now, is this petition actually going to work? I don't know, but the best thing that we can do is at least do our part. But yeah, bro, I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling this, bro. So I'll definitely check.
We're gonna stop that there, and I'm gonna come back to this screen real quick because I do want to go to this actual let me see, change. I want to go to the actual website, see how many signatures are up. Let me see. Michael Jackson. Let me see here. Stop Netflix. Y'all, they have so many of these. So we're gonna do it like this. This is not the same one. Hold on, let me go back to this man video, the end of his video, because ain't no way this is the same one. Because I'm over here. Okay, pull Michael Jackson. Okay. I'm going to show y'all this screen before I get off of this one, but the other one was pull Michael Jackson. All right, check it out. So on this screen alone, you have at least 59,000 signatures because I will associate all these with being like the same thing as far as like re-releasing the actual documentary. Let's see, pull. Mm-hmm. And then this one has 152. And this be the shit I be talking about. And this is why I really don't take people serious. Y'all have shared this more than y'all have actually signed it. So it means some haters have actually been on the page as well, possibly. But the craziest thing about this whole situation to me, because I'm gonna tell you how I feel about the actual documentary, and then I'm gonna tell you how I feel about this whole situation. I feel like Netflix stirred up some shit. They have caused like some commotion, and with the actual commotion, now other people who have gained. Now people are actually looking at Netflix like they're fucking crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean people are looking at Netflix like they're crazy? Like ever since this actual backlash start coming out, keep in mind the Breakfast Club just struck a deal to where they're supposed to come on Netflix, and that's just a whole nother topic for a whole nother day that I'm about to hop into real quick. But man, like, why the fuck is the Breakfast Club a free fucking something I can watch for free on YouTube coming over to my Netflix that I pay for? I find that to be highly problematic. But go off. Let me see here. Charlemagne the God. Like, it's so bad right now. It is. It's really bad. Like, people have started pulling back up Charlemagne the God shit. What do you mean his shit? Like, people are pulling up Charlemagne the God shit from back in the day. Let me see. Charlemagne Netflix. So as soon as they announced that, look at what the fuck start happening. Netflix podcaster Charlemagne the God admitted to watching child corn and called the sexual acts of R. Kelly performed called the sexual acts R. Kelly performed on a 14-year-old girl incredible. No, like no real shit. There's clips.
Number one, he taught me how to eat ass. Shout
out to Kelly.
I learned how to eat ass because of the R. Kelly tape.
That's true.
And the Come Pee Come thing is still one of the most
Legendary.
incredible things I've ever seen in my
Legendary.
life. I just, because I still don't understand how a man could come and then pee right after coming and then come again. That happened.
Wait,
Mark.
that happened?
He busted a nut on this little 14-year-old girl. Then he peed on me. Like, it was like the sperm came out, pee came out, sperm came out again. And he's told her, let it drip.
Liquid sandwich, bro.
I never seen no shit like that in my life, man.
Jesus.
I keep telling y'all, I've told y'all this over and over. It's a lot of things that guys did, especially when we were young, that were rape, that we just didn't consider rape.
And
I'm married to my wife. Me and my wife dated for a whole year. She would not give me no pussy.
Yeah.
Me and my wife hung out one Saturday night, and she got sloppy drunk and passed out at my mama's house, and I got that pussy.
No! Damn, while she was passed out?
Yes, I mean, she was fucking me back and all that, but she was really drunk. So I asked her yesterday, I was like, yo, did I rape you the first time we ever had sex? And she looked and she goes, I mean, in hindsight, yeah.
No.
Charlemagne came into the room. And I saw Charlemagne's face with my own eyes. When he opened that door, I saw his face. I saw his face. I heard his voice while he was raping me.
Hello? So, do y'all understand why this could be a little bit problematic for Netflix? No. Somebody, anybody, not everybody all at once. Like, what are we doing? Look, and the other, like, there's two sides of this as well. Let me see here. Yeah, look, now everybody's pulling Charlemagne shit. What did he say?
Disrespected woman in America historically has always been the black woman. You know, I always say, if you want to get away with murder, kill a black rapper. If you want to get away with sexual assault a young black girl. If R. Kelly had been doing this to white women, oh my God. The fact that it's mostly young black girls that he preys on.
Now, Charlemagne, now, good message, wrong messenger. No. Like, so as far as like with this whole situation, and this is where Netflix to me has shit the bed. Like, you can't like, how you gonna be up here trying to damage Michael Jackson? Like, the problem that I really have with this whole situation, I just watched The Crash. And a lot of these documentaries that Netflix has been putting out lately has basically been like double-sided or one-sided with them playing in somebody's face. So I'm not really expecting for them not to play in Michael's face in this documentary. Now the other side of this, where I do have like the majority of the problems with people as well, Y'all ain't really about that life. You wanna know how I know y'all ain't about that life? Because I'm seeing more I saw more tweets about when they let go of old buddy, who was that, Kimball? When President Trump fired him, this, that, and the third from Disney, and all y'all was pulling out of y'all Disney Plus, and then they bought him back. Yeah, y'all applied more pressure to Disney than y'all did Netflix. So there's that. Carrying on, moving on. Who's up next? Let's go ahead and get into the lotto. Why not? Latto dropped her album Big Mama. If you listen to it, let me know. Like I did listen to Big Mama a little bit. Look, and I'm gonna say this. I would like to say, leading up to this album, I feel as though Latto has been putting out some of the best music of her life. No lie. The music that Latto has been putting out lately has been some of the best music that she has ever done in her life. However, I feel as though certain moves that Latto has made in the actual industry has actually hurt her career versus helping her career. Once upon a time, there was a conversation that was recorded that Latto put out involving Nicki Minaj. And then once that happened, everything about her trajectory it started to plummet. The other thing that I think that Latto did wrong as far as like in her career was the big energy sample. I felt like she could have cleaned up the big energy sample to really take her places, but it was just vulgar. It was just hood as fuck. Now with that being said, Latto has dropped music after that, and nothing has. It's always been low on Billboard. Everything's been bubbling under. Nothing's actually been charting or actually sticking for Latto. So that makes my heart break for Latto. Now, Big Mama is the fourth studio album released by Atlanta rapper Latto. It was released May the 29th, earned a reported 3 million streams on Spotify, but did not chart on Apple Music. The album serves as a follow-up to her 2024 album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, and was supported by three singles: Somebody, Business and Personal, Intro, and Get Out My Face. Big Mama contained guest appearance from Glorilla, Doja Cat, 21 Savage, Sexy Red, Mariah the Scientist, Odell, Wizkid, Teyana Taylor, and Jelly Roll. Lotto is a first-time mommy to a baby girl and is the third baby mama of UK rapper 21 Savage, who is married to another woman and is the father of five. Here's a brief preview of Lotto's new album.
Here's a very brief review of Lotto's album. 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, Big Dad Dad, Big Dad Dad, he's only messing with me, he's only messing with me, he ain't messing with y'all. 21 Savage, I got Birkins too, Cardi, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama, I'm a mama now. 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, he doing me good, he doing me right, he doing me, ain't nobody else doing me, he ain't messing with nobody else, that's just rumors. 21 Savage, 21 Savage, Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama, Atlanta, 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 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, oh, he got the best, he the best, he the best, he the best, Dad Dad, Big Dad 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 Dad, Dad Dad, Dad 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 Dad, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, Big Mama, Atlanta, Big Mama, Atlanta, I'm the best, Big Mama, Big Mama, Big Mama, 21 Savage, 21 Savage, 21 Savage. That's the album. And that's the album.
No, for real. Like I think I was like 10 tracks in, and that was literally the album. Look, the problem I be having sometimes, like especially like with like a lot of these rappers, I don't know who the fuck y'all are. I'm 4 albums in, and I still don't know who the fuck Lotto is. Where's my bomb? Oh, it don't work. Ain't no point in me pressing it. I'm gonna hit it anyway. I feel good about myself because I pressed the button. But I still don't know who she is. Who is Latto? I know you like Wagyu, but who is Latto? I know that you fuck around with 21 Savage and that's your man, but who is Latto? I know you can rap and you can rap your ass off, but who is Latto? Look, I feel as though Latto missed the mark as far as like with this actual album, and this is the reason why, because everyone spent more time talking about her dig to Cardi B versus talking about who Latto is. Look, this if this album does not chart, well, it's probably gonna chart on the top 200 maybe. But if this album, if a single does not chart on the top 100 of Billboard, like this is it. I don't think Latto's getting another chance. She's already doing majority of stuff by herself that she's been stating. The label ain't been helping her, so reading between the lines, people. Like, this has to work out for her, and I'm so upset that she made the whole thing about 21. I get it that she's pregnant or she just had a baby. She's in a new point in her life, this, that, and the third. I would love to hear some more about that versus they're saying about 21 Savage and my baby. It felt, look, you could have put that shit on the flash drive and just sent that shit to 21. No disrespect, but that, I want more. I want more. Now, let's go ahead and get into because this is hip hop, and let's get into the actual dig. Latto finally responded to Cardi B's rant on her new album, Gimme That, or her new track, Gimme That. B said, what? Let's clock it. Really got Hermes store in my closet. Talking about buying Big Mama a bag like my nigga ain't already bought it. Like my nigga ain't come off racks. Big bank over here, big facts. Wish a bitch would get in the booth. I'm calling up Playboy Max. Okay. So let me, that's my old, I don't know why I ain't delete that old lineup. Hey, mean girl. Look, so let's go ahead. I'm on bookmark this so we can come back to it, but let's go ahead and get into the Cardi B rant so you understand where this stems from. Here you go.
You don't know? I'ma show ya. I'm not Latto. I'ma beat her the fuck up. I'ma knock her the fuck out. Oh yeah. I'ma beat her ass. I'ma get riot beat up by my niggas. Y'all gonna see what the fuck is up. You think I'm fucking pussy ass Latto?
You think I'm pussy ass Latto? And it's one thing, like, listen. They were actually cool. So it's one thing for you to like do it one time, but it's another thing for you to double down on it. Be like, I'm not Latto, bitch. And then like later on in the conversation, be like, I'm not pussy ass Latto, bitch. And what did Cardi do? Cardi came back. I was ranting hot in the moment, but I fuck with Latto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And no, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology, and now I'm gonna privately buy her a bag. Kick rocks, bitch. Kick fucking rocks. Fuck you mean? And this is the type of shit I be talking about. Look. And then even with your actual apology, like that shit was half-assed as fuck. Not good. That shit was half-assed as fuck. What did you say? You said like I was ranting and hot in the moment, but I fuck with Latto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology. Bitch,
I
fuck
don't gotta
that. You can
fucking tell
take
y'all
take
shit
that
that she
public
said.
That wasn't even no real public. That was some shit that that ain't feel like no apology to me. Man, fuck you and that apology. And what did Latto do? Latto did exactly what the fuck she was supposed to do. She whacked that bitch and told her to go get in the booth. Playing with me.
Bitch said, what? Let's clock it. Really got a Hermes store in my closet. Talking about buying Big Mama a bag. Like my nigga ain't already bought it. Like my nigga ain't coming off racks. Big bank over here, big facts. Wish a bitch would get in that booth. I'm calling up Playboy Max.
And we can play all the games and all the semantics that we want, but we all know, like we know, I'm not even technically on Latto's side when it comes. Latto is not like my favorite female rapper when it comes to everything, but I know for a fact that if it comes down to it, Latto would eat Cardi B alive if they go back and forth. Argue with your mama. Argue with your mama. Look, and I have a question. This is Cardi motherfucking B. This is the crash out fucking queen. Why she ain't come at Latto like she came at Bia? Why she ain't come at Latto like she would come at a Ice Spice? Why she ain't come at Latto like she would have come at JT? And I'm really about to wake this shit up. Cardi, how fucking dare you? You gonna talk shit about Latto when you couldn't get a fucking top 10 hit to save your motherfucking life, and you were literally over there on life support with your motherfucking label, and you had Latto over there, and Latto threw you a motherfucking bone. Guess that won't be happening again. To you, look, I knew them hoes was at odds when Latto didn't pop up at Cardi B's concert, and 21 didn't pop up at Cardi B's concert. But Latto went down there and showed up for Mariah the Scientist. Clock it. Yeah. She ate her. I wouldn't say she necessarily ate her per se, but she did give her enough. She gave her a little jab, like get in the booth, do something about it. And she dared her to get into the booth, but Cardi's not gonna get into the booth. Cardi is not gonna get into the booth. If you think Cardi's gonna get into the booth, you're gonna drown. Don't hold your breath. Mm. Mm. Don't hold your fucking breath. Now, I need to take a quick break before I get into these last. I think I got like we got like another 3 topics. So send me $10, and I'll be right back. Oh, all right. So this is really gonna be like really quick for the subject of Anika Tanya, but I just have to. Is this interview? So let's go ahead. I'm gonna just go ahead and cover Onika Tanya. So, Nicki Minaj, 2 billion streams. Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2 surpassed 2 billion streams. Shout out to the queen. Now, with that passing 2 billion streams on Spotify, Nicki Minaj all 5 of her studio albums have surpassed 2 billion streams each on Spotify, making her the first female rapper to achieve this. So huge shout out to Onika Tanya. I can't drop a bomb. I can't. Fuck it, I'm gonna drop it. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can't. Now, there was some other stuff going on with Nicki. So there's this new artist out by the name of Trim. Trim is a young lady who is from Charleston, North Carolina, because Trim basically started blowing up off of a song called, I think it was like Boat or something first, but the song that really started catching people's attention was Coconut Water. Then when Coconut Water started catching a little bit of traction, you just noticed Nicki start unfollowing some of her fan pages because they were promoting Trim. Right? Now, at this point, I want y'all to just watch this.
Musical influences, and how do you feel like they help shape your sound?
Honestly, I grew up listening to like YoungBoy because like we basically grew up with him. And then like as a child, like that was throughout my teenage years. But as a child, like growing up 5, 8, probably Nicki Minaj. I would say those are my 2 biggest influences.
Note that's from May 15th.
I know right now the internet is saying you sound a lot like Nicki Minaj. Yes. I mean, what's your response to that?
You know, it's a compliment. When you're compared to legendary people, it's bound to happen when you're legendary yourself. So I take it as a compliment, you know, shout out to Nicki.
Mm-hmm. And how has it been with the Barbs? How have they been receiving you?
I mean, you know, I think the Barbs secretly love me. It's okay if they, you know, they hate is love. So they love me, you know, and I love them.
I like that. Now, do you purposely try to sound like her, or is that just that's
it's
a cool
like
thing?
I use my voice as an instrument, so it's like I have an act.
I know right now the internet is saying you sound a lot like Nicki.
I'm way too bad, I'm way too bad, I'm way too bad. Mission keep a Glock inside her pants, she move like she a man. These bitches sad, these bitches sad, these bitches sad. I just wanna be yours.
Yo, double man.
Let's put all of this shit on the floor. Why do you niggas keep talking about me? First off, I was never your hoe.
Like, I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. And this is where everything for me took a back turn for Trim. This is where everything took a back door for Trim. First things first, let me go to Billboard before I fuck around and talk out of turn. Is this little girl even on Billboard? Hello? Let me type in Coconut Water. No? So imagine my surprise when Trim, who's not even on Billboard, gets a fucking Billboard interview. And then in the Billboard interview, they're asking her, why you call yourself the princess of rap? Let me just look. You worked with Pooh Shiesty, Sunrise, and whatever. Who are some other collaborators you on your wish list? I don't have a wish list anymore, but I would say Michael Jackson if he were here. But artists tend to lose their worth and value. I really don't care to work with anybody unless they want to work with me. Who are your hip hop heroes? I don't have none. My only hero is my mom. That's it. What can you tell us about Past the Tiara? It's coming after I drop my single Hey Boys, so probably around August or September, and it's an EP to let people know that I am the princess of rap and to tell other people to stop calling themselves that. And if you're going to call yourself that, then you have to have a high standard with music in general, not just an online presence. How are you the princess of rap and you don't even know who your fans are? You don't have no Michael Jackson effect in them. I will be having that effect. It might not be as big yet, but it would be bigger than what these people have with their fans. So it was at this moment, and then when they and then Trim, I don't know what type of career they trying to get you to have, but it's not gonna be long if you can't pay no homage to the old heads in this game. And they had the audacity to say that the old heads in hip hop needs to fucking give up and just bow out gracefully. She must have been talking about Jay-Z, and we'll cross that bridge in another moment because I know she won't talk about Anika. Trim, this is your one chance to fix it. You better get online and say, this is what I was talking about. Old people need to bow out gracefully. And just do that shit today, and I promise you, you'll be on Everybody Good Graces. Mm-hmm. But I don't blame Nikki. I'd have pulled all my support. Listen, because the girl really don't fuck with Nikki. She's biting off of Nikki. Her team's telling her to bite off Nikki. That's clear. Go look up the first time Trim raps. Go look up how Trim really sounds, and then y'all get back at me. Mm-hmm. Now let's get into the project that froze the world. Drake's Iceman. Iceman was a cultural fucking movement. These niggas hate Drake because they can't do what Drake does. And by that effect, they cannot break the records that Drake breaks. Drake's Iceman album broke so many motherfucking records on Billboard. And then don't even get me started. Drake dropped Iceman, and then on top of that, he dropped Habiti and Maid of Honor, and basically all three went fucking stupid. Drake basically racked in a billion. Y'all remember how Kendrick lost a billion streams? Drake found those billion streams the second week of streaming. Drake's entire 43 or 48 songs debuted on Billboard Hot 100. There's so much music to digest that people are still stuck on Iceman. Once again, there's so much music and so much to digest in Iceman. Some people haven't even I've listened to the other two projects, but I haven't fully dove into the other two projects because I'm still like picking out shit from Iceman. Like Drake had a look. Drake broke the fucking wheel in music, and the industry is mad at that nigga. Like real shit. What do I want to look at real quick? Did I save this? Did I bookmark this? Let me tell y'all something. 50 Cent got his, never forget, back in 2024, 50 Cent got his hands on something called the Drake Op List, Drake's enemy list, and revealed it during an interview, and and is making waves. and there are way too many people on it. 50 Cent is still a master at roasting people. Check out the people's name on the list: Absol, Adidas, Anthony, ASAP Rocky, Bobby Aloff, Busta Rhymes, Charlemagne the God, Complex Music, Dave Free, Damar, Donald Glover, Ebony Prince, Ebro, Elliot Wilson, Future, Hitter J3, Jack Dorsey, Joe Budden, Kanye West, Kendrick Lamar, Kid Cudi, Kurt Alexander, LeBron James, Lil Yachty, Megan Thee Stallion, Metro Boomin, Myron Charles, Omarion, O'Shea Jackson Jr., Peter Rosenberg, Pharrell Williams, Playboy Cardi, Puff Daddy, Pusha T, Rihanna, Rick Ross, Rockefeller, Roddy Ricch, Rory, Russell Westbrook, Schoolboy Q, Screwface John, Serena Williams, SZA, TDE, Terrence Henderson, The Company Man, The Alchemist, the BET Awards, the Grammys, the MTVs, VMAs, the NBA, the NFL, The Weeknd. Damn, Thomas Johnson, Tyler the Creator, Victor, Whitney Alford, and YG. And I will tell you this: if you listen to the Iceman album, he got his lit back on all of them. Drake basically went in an Iceman and surgically start whacking all of these people. Go listen. Take a listen for yourself. Look. Shut the Fuck Up Janice debuted at number 1. Like the entire look. Drake was cooking so look. I knew what time it was on Iceman when I was listening, and I was like, I plugged it. I was so excited because I just got off a cruise and I didn't have to drive, so I was just in the backseat with the lyrics pulled up. And then the first line with him basically whacking J. Cole and Kendrick in the same line, and I was just like, well, here we go. I don't know why they thought that boy wouldn't get his fucking licks back. Listen, that boy was on Jay-Z's neck so motherfucking Jay-Z and Kendrick neck so hard on that motherfucking album. Jay-Z he bought Jay-Z out of retirement. We'll get there. We gonna get there. Listen. The album went so motherfucking hard. That nigga had ASAP Rocky taking a L for bars that really weren't intended for him. I feel like they were. The entendre was there, but I feel like it was more for Kanye. Drake is the GOAT of this shit, and that's why they hate that boy. Like, that's why they hate that boy. When Iceman dropped, it basically put Drake in a position to where he is the biggest rapper in the game. He passed Jay-Z. They were tied. He passed Michael Jackson for the most number one. He passed Michael Jackson, and he tied with Taylor. And the LeBron whack was nasty as fuck. And I'm seeing a lot of conversation online by people saying, well, Drake was a bad influence for LeBron because Drake was the reason LeBron was cheating. As a grown man, there's not another grown man that can make me stick my dick into a woman that I don't want to stick my dick into. But there's that. Like, y'all be so broke, desperate. Well, I wouldn't say broke in that it don't make no fucking sense. Making excuses for LeBron. LeBron is damn near 300 fucking pounds. 62, damn near 60. He's a grown ass motherfucking man. No more excuses for LeBron. Look, Drake whacked LeBron so hard, LeBron and chose Jay-Z side. LeBron is literally out here reposting Jay-Z this morning. Drake whacked DJ Khaled so motherfucking hard. DJ Khaled is out here trying to. DJ Khaled has officially given up on the 2 Drake songs on the album. Drake whacked Kendrick Lamar so hard he had the DJs in the Bay Area playing a song, but the DJs in the LA didn't want to play it because they didn't want to disrespect Kendrick or Mustard. Drake whacked them niggas so motherfucking hard, he bought in 1 billion streams second week. Drake whacked the industry so motherfucking hard, he basically cut his record label out of basically everything, probably except for 10% of the profits off Iceman. Drake broke the wheel. The door is wide open for the industry. Now, my question is, what do you do when your biggest artist takes his catalog that is worth more than the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, and it's worth $1 billion? What do you do when this artist goes independent and say, fuck mainstream industry? They're already struggling. Now, let me go ahead and get into this nigga who Nicki Minaj has officially convinced me that he did have a lace front wig on. Where's my bomb? I think Jay-Z did have on a lace front wig. I used to have dreads, and let me tell you something. I picked out one of my dreads because I just wanted to see what it would look like. My hair was so motherfucking thin by the time I did that shit. So the fact that Jay-Z basically came out of look at this nigga. Jay-Z then came out here with a Stop. Hold on. You cannot make this shit up. At this point, y'all see it? I know y'all see that wig on the screen. At this point, they just passing this damn hair around. They are just passing this damn wig around over there. We're like, what the fuck is going on? Look. It's the sympathy wig. Lord, I just noticed that. Like, I just looked up and I was just like, is that what that's the same motherfucking wig. Now, let me go ahead and remind y'all what Jay-Z said before Iceman dropped, because he knew that Drake was about to light his ass up.
We just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm going to say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Interesting.
I hate that I had this point of view.
Let me play that back for y'all one more time.
We just grown so much that I don't know if, I guess I'm going to say it, I don't know if battling needs to be part of the culture anymore.
Interesting.
I hate that
You see how Youngblood looking at him over there like, interesting. So, and people ask me, how did I know that Jay-Z, the guy that looks down on everybody, the guy that's on top of his game, the guy that basically everyone looks up to, how did I know that Hov was gonna hop off of his pedestal and respond to Drake? Because Hov told y'all he was gonna hop off his fucking pedestal and like come at Drake. Hov told y'all in this fucking interview he don't take fucking L's. Hov told y'all in this fucking interview that that children are things that were off topic and off lines, or something that was off limits. Hov also told y'all in this interview that we are beyond battle rap, and that's how I knew that everything that Hov was saying in that interview was him running that same tight ass play that he ran on Colin Kaepernick, that he ran on Dame Dash, that he ran on Jermaine the motherfucking Pre, that y'all was just going with the fucking shit. He actually ran it on Meek Mills too, but y'all forgot about that shit. We're beyond kneeling. Jermaine, don't you sign that NFL deal. That's gonna be horrible for you. You know what? Yeah, well, that's right, Colin. You stay. You kneel, buddy. Next year, we're beyond fucking kneeling. I think it's time for us to do something else. Like, what's the action item behind this? The action item is I'm going to take this deal from Jermaine Dupri, line my pockets with all the money because I didn't want him to have it, and then we're basically going to use my resources to try to fix this bridge or this gap with the black community and the NFL. Nigga, he does the same shit all the fucking time and no one pays the fuck attention. Like, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. History always repeats itself, so what the fuck would I be over here looking like, or looking, what the fuck was I gonna be over here looking like, looking at a Sagittarius who hates to fucking lose, basically telling Drake, like, we're beyond battle rap, this, that, and a third. And then what does this nigga do? You can't make this shit up. This nigga really gets on fucking stage, and what does he start doing? He starts fucking battle rapping. I have no bum to drop, but this nigga really got his old ass on that motherfucking stage that just told us that we are beyond battle rap. Battle rap is dead. And now next thing you know, this nigga up here battle rapping, taking shots. Hello? Is this the full one? I don't give a fuck about LeBron. Let's listen to this whack ass 3. Well, I'll let y'all decide if it's whack or not, but I'm going to give him 3 minutes and 30 seconds to get his rocks off.
Run out of praise, your son on the federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. It's a murder mystery game. You had to catch Cal and thunk it. Was you who punked his? I'm the one who strung the pain. That hill you can die on. It's way too much flack that comes from those planes. I'm killing them softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still on you suckers, I'm mauling you niggas gang. I ain't much for me, it's no how. Cancel the brunches, I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. It's gonna cost you a beat to even say my name. You ever heard of a wonderkin? My children is some of them. Have you niggas no shame? Y'all trying to get underskin? I really get underskin. As unharmed player. Y'all thugs with y'all thumbs again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch y'all saniac in my presence, nigga, shrink. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. And Chatty Patty down on his luck again. Quest introducing me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. You was wondering why I ain't do the freestyle rehearsal. That lady back on the stuff, she sound like she in love with him. Her kid can't even take their kids. Enough of them. A rapper can't be my eye. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You trying to break the government. I prayed for 40 days. My neck get flooded again. Wrists get flooded again. My net worth went up again. My next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You gotta look up again. Niggas look up the Hove. I never looked up to them. The crackers got your publishing gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers. In perpetuity is how your contract is worded. Don't make me go first, man. The roots remember, even when the trees pretend, not too much of my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees, S-H-A-W-N. I find it adorable she put the S at the end. You don't know, the show ain't even begin. I say you don't know, the show ain't even begin.
All right. Now tell me 3 good lines that you remember. Look, how do I feel about this? How do I feel about this? I feel like Drake feels. This is what Drake posted after he heard Jay-Z's freestyle. He basically posted Solange after she beat the fuck out of Jay-Z in that elevator. Where's my bomb? He's unfazed. Y'all want to know why I'm going to tell y'all he's unfazed? Because I'm about to wake some shit up for y'all. Y'all are going crazy. Oh, Jay-Z dropped the freestyle on Drake's head. Jay-Z dropped the free. He responded to Drake. Did he? Okay. Listen. One, it wasn't a freestyle. That sounds like a track that he has already recorded. Two, you have to pay attention with this nigga. The way that these people be trying to stay in control of actual narratives and this, that, and the third, the way that he did this one baffled me because y'all all fell for it. Has Jay-Z been re-releasing music lately? Does anyone know? Does anyone know? If you don't know, the answer is yes. Jay-Z has been re-releasing music. Old music at that, but he's been dropping music. Right? So let's go ahead and get into some of these recent releases, right? Well, I'm not even going to go that far. I had posted this on my Twitter page. No need for me to go to actual YouTube on it. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, I want to bookmark this. Ooh, good timing. Check this out. JT has been testing the water since Imaginary Players re-release via Cardi B. He used Cardi B to re-release Imaginary Players, and he was able to get some streams. Look at the numbers on YouTube. This is why Jay-Z dropped this freestyle in a manner that he can control, because he does not want to have the other conversation. What's the other conversation, Mario? Imaginary Players took him re-releasing the video 9 months in is basically at 2 million views. 11 days in, he re-released Who You With, and it's at 151K on views. I'm about to make this make sense for y'all. Just hold on. Look. Shebang by Drake dropped 2 weeks ago. It's at 6.5 million. But once again, we want to play closer to his actual field. 12 days ago, High Fives dropped, and it's at 1.4 million views. Do y'all understand now why I feel as though he did the most strategic thing for him? Because according to the streets, Drake did do a little post and delete. The tested, hold on. Let me see. This was an alleged post and delete. By Drake. 4 seasons and 4 horses and 4 winners and 4 divorces. Sylvestine couldn't write these courses. Drake is actually teasing a potential Scary Hours version of Iceman. There was a post and delete of this to test the waters. Jay didn't drop a project. Jay got on stage and Jay dropped a freestyle. And this is the craziest thing. And just because of the way that social media works, I feel like Jay's using social media to test this response to see if he can actually come out and drop against Drake. Which we all know the answer. If Jay-Z takes this bait, which I know he cannot resist but take it, because one, he already said that he hates to lose. Two, he's a Sagittarius. He hates to fucking lose. Then that's just going to be on him. Now, let's talk about the people that Jay-Z was basically coming at in the actual freestyle. The freestyle in itself, he took shots at Tory Lanez, father, Daystar Peterson, Jaguar Wright, Dame Dash, Drake, Nicki Minaj, and this the problem I have. You never even said shit about 50. Why you ain't sending no energy towards 50? And then the problem that I really had with all that, right? It's hip hop. I understand it's hip hop. But the real problem that I had with what he did in that GQ interview, man, I can't believe they would put something on me about like we don't do that. In my community, we don't do children. Children are just off limits. Papa Bear went off limits. Made some comments about Papa Bear. I feel as though, look, was there not like any other dig that you could take? And y'all want to know the craziest shit about the whole Nicki Minaj situation? This is how I know these pussy niggas in the industry can't take her. What do you mean they can't take her? They can't take her. Anytime something comes up about Nicki, there's only two things people say about Nicki. Two things they say about Nicki. One, they throw the coke accusation in her face, which no one has ever proven. And then the other thing, because they don't have anything else that they can really hold against her, they throw her husband in her face. But the craziest thing is, and this is where I be looking at and this is why I be looking at people like y'all really do be falling for the okie doke. The same nigga that said kids are off limits and that he does not see how someone put accusations on him. And in my community, those type of things are all fucking limits. In the same fucking split of the moment, he comes back. He uses the same accusations that were used against him. And basically, the accusations against Mr. Petty are basically recanted accusations that the DA's office wouldn't let the victim go forward with. And this is actual proof. You can go look at it yourself. And you're saying people in your community, people from your hood are above those actual things and kids are off limits. Ain't Mr. Petty from your hood? Let me shut the fuck up. Y'all, look. You can't make this shit up. Jay-Z is clearly threatened by Drake. Drake has bought the old ass nigga out of retirement and tell him if he really look, I'm not giving no real light to no on stage freestyle. Drop. Get in the booth or shut the fuck up. Get in the booth, drop a project, prove that you Hove and you really run this shit. But if you're not going to drop a project to take your spot back, shut up. Well, I want to thank you guys for being the best thing about Cartel Radio. I have to get the fuck off of here. I will actually edit this for YouTube, but it probably won't be on YouTube till tomorrow. But thank you guys for being the best thing about Cartel Radio, and I will fuck with y'all later. Adios.